Grand Rising, you beautiful souls. Joella May here. Don't forget to like and subscribe down at the bottom. I am just waking up, so just deal. Mm. I just finished my morning meditation with Dr. Joe Dispenza. Today I did the 25-minute self-healing meditation for emotional and physical healing. It was very nice and centering and relaxing, and I loved it, and it made me feel great. But today's topic, why am I angry during this spiritual process? Well, simply put, sexual frustration. Hello. Okay, so we go through all these spiritual metamorphoses and all these things and getting connected with ourselves, learning to love ourselves and all this stuff, right? But what happens when we're getting ready to go to sleep and we roll over to feel that warm body that's no longer there? Yeah, that is what I'm angry about. And I'm like, so through my emotional process, or we'll say through my shadow work, one of the hardest things for me to adapt to is not having that warm body next to me when I sleep. I got so comfortable and so used to that warm body next to me when I sleep that I was giving away pieces of myself just to maintain that comfort zone, right? And now that I no longer have that warm body next to me when I sleep, I go through all these extra emotions because now I have to deal with me, just me, which I'm all happy about. But when I get sexually stimulated, I don't want to be doing all the work by myself. It just doesn't feel the same. I mean, I try. We're all adults here, right? If you're not, I don't know why you're watching me, but okay, good luck. I'm not child censored person. Even though I have a kid, my kid's almost 20, so I'm not very censored as to younger children. I watch it because I have nieces and stuff, but I'm not around them every day. So, anyway, yeah, I don't know how to deal with that part. It's like I want that connection, but I don't want emotional baggage. I don't want to deal with all the havoc that I dealt with before in order to receive that warm comfort. Sometimes I feel like I'm willing to deal with the havoc to have that warm comfort because I miss it so much. But then every time I lower my vibration just enough to be able to talk to somebody, and then I get all the red flags and I'm like, shit. Yeah. That's why I stay home. Because let's see. Today is, I want to say it's the 10th. Yes, today is Thursday, November the 10th, right? And my second husband and I split on New Year's. So we're looking at 11 months here. I've been going through this process of learning how to be by myself. Through this process of 11 months, I've gone out on a few dates, maybe one a month, not every month, because the first 4 months I didn't leave my room. 3 months I didn't leave my room except go to the doctor and the grocery store. I tried to go out and it was just a disaster. So through the summer I pushed myself and I did my cross country road trip, and I worked on myself to leave myself open to the possibility of meeting someone. But that was huge disaster upon disaster. I can't even tell you. Like, no matter how wonderful someone seems, still certain acts need to be different ways. I'm romantic and I want to be swoon. I've had a taste of it enough throughout my life to know what I want. And when I don't feel that I'm receiving my desired emotions, yeah, it's a lot easier for me to walk away now. It's kind of sad because I spend majority of my nights alone. Majority, yeah, like almost all of them. Yeah, I mean, every once in a while I might sleep next to a friend because I pass out because I've been working so much or something. But and see, that has been my hardest thing this year, is learning how to have fun again. I've put myself out into the environments to where everything should be perfect fun, right? And like explosions. Like I've gone across the country, I've gone to festivals. Like I've gone more festivals this year than I had my whole life. Yeah. And hopefully I'll go to another one, but it all depends on timing. And the universe will work it out for me. I have a feeling I'll be able to go, but I don't want to leave my son, so let the universe work that out for me and see how it goes. Oh yeah, my Phoenix tattoo, it just keeps popping out. It says, "Let me shine, let me shine." So, yeah, it's one of the ways of dealing with sexual frustration, I guess. I don't know. I mean, there's 1,000 meanings to it. We put so many meanings in it. Besides, yeah, it's not finished, but it's as far as I could get without like my artist like not wanting to deal with me anymore. I'm too squirmy, but that's okay because it came out amazing. I can't wait till it's finished. I love the details she put into the claws and face. But anyway, yeah, I am angry because I am 49 years old. And I would have figured by now, at this point in my life, I would have had a forever partner. Because I miss that warm body next to me. But what I've learned through this last split is I will no longer compromise for that warm body next to me. Which makes me sad, because part of me wonders if I'll ever have a warm body next to me again. And that's why I'm angry. It's a difficult thing to process. I've been working on manifestations to allow myself to be open to a partner. It's in the cards, it's in the air for it to happen. But will it happen? Will it be the right one? The cards say so. We'll see. I don't know. I just don't want any more chaos. I want to mesh perfectly and grow constantly. So, however long it takes me to find that partner, I don't know. That partner to find me, I think is how the universe is gonna make it happen. I don't know where to look. I never have. I've had 2 failed marriages. Never been divorced. My first husband passed. And that's a hard process to take. Every day it hits me differently. Overwhelming. I can't even. It's so hard. It's so painful. It's so confusing. Only someone that's lost someone can understand what someone goes through when they lose someone. Especially if it's a partner. Even if it's a disconnected partner, it's still a partner. Especially being a marital partner. It hits harder than you expect sometimes. Definitely. I remember when a friend of mine, his wife and him split, and then she didn't even live maybe a year past their split. And one of the things that he said to me was, as painful as the split was, he was grateful for the split because if he was with her at the time that she passed, he doesn't know if he would have survived it. And I totally understand what he's talking about, because if I was with my first husband when he passed, I don't think I would have survived it. Not at all. No way. I was living in such an illusion with my second husband that, yeah, I just kind of skated through the process. So when the illusion was lifted, everything hit me 1,000 times harder. And still hits me harder every day. It's just now I can understand the moments when they come, and I can process them a little bit better. But they still come. They never stop. And they hit me at times when I don't think it's going to happen. Like when I'm in a moment and I'm living my life for me, and I'm like really into my happy self, a rush of memory will come through. I want a partner that can understand these moments and have open arms for safe space when these moments occur. I don't want to ever deal with a negative space when these moments occur. Never again. These moments are sacred to me. I would love to be able to share these moments with someone of loving and understanding. I know, right? Like, you want to watch me brush my hair, but it helps me calm down. It's funny, when I was on my road trip and everything, and my hair was so dry and swanny. I can't tell you, man. That's one thing about swamp sand compared to beach sand. Because beach has salty water, or swampy is more fresh water. It's funny because the fresh water dries me out. I don't get it. But yeah, my hair thinned out a lot over this past trip. Now that could be because of the vegan diet too. I don't know. And I haven't been keeping up with my supplements and drinks as much with the traveling because of all the back and forth and all the work and things. Like, I was scattered with it. I wasn't having my drinks every day. Baby dread. But yeah, my hair was trying to dread out on me. It was funny. But I don't know if my son would like that because his dad had dreads and it might be triggering for him. I haven't had that discussion with him yet. Yeah, I'll think about it again next time I do a festival. Because I'm sure my hair will dry out and they'll swanny again. But yeah, that's one of the reasons I get frustrated with North Carolina is because I'm not around enough for the salty air. I miss my salty air and my Miami weather. My body misses it. I feel like I've aged more without it. But anyway. Yeah. So I'm just trying to talk myself down from feeling emotions. I hear a fly in my room, and I have no idea where it came from because it wasn't there a minute ago. Time for me to go investigate. So yeah, my emotional release of being angry because there's no longer a warm body next to me. But I will not compromise for any warm body. It must be one that I mesh with. Part of me, most of me hopes that it'll be a female partner this time. I want to be able to experience that love. I've never had a long-term relationship with a girl. I've dated girls, but never a long-term. It would be a nice change. But we'll see how life goes. I don't know. I have to investigate this fly. This is not how I expected to end this session. But yeah, it's getting to me. So I will say, I love you. And I love me. And you love you. And I'll take care of me. And you take care of you. And we'll be good. Yeah. You have an amazing grand rising, you beautiful soul.